Hi Cancer, welcome to your reading. Today is Thursday, the 8th of May 2025. Time for your energy check-in. So let's see what messages you have at this time, Cancer. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't behind, and reverse the energy of the reading, whatever makes sense. Cross watchers are welcome here for Cancer, and do likewise, whatever makes sense for your situation. Any messages for Cancer? Anything else? Okay, first card, main male. So you could be this main male here, or there's somebody that is the main male in your energy, okay, or female. Don't pay attention to gender here. And then you've got expectation. So there's some kind of expectation, but there's also this being trapped in your mind, or someone's trapped in their mind over something here when it comes to you. You've got change. So there's some big change coming in, or you could be going through this change right now. There's something about maybe moving home, moving in. There may be some kind of fears about this change, whatever it is. It could be a journey. There's something about relocating, either ending a relationship or moving in with someone, taking things a step further. But there's some sort of like being afraid, trapped in the mind, like what if this happens, what if that, you know, that kind of energy. That's what I'm picking up on with this. So let's just see what your messages are, Cancer. Cancer. Right. Here we go. Any messages for Cancer? Tell me about their recent past. Four of Cups. Water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You've got the Hangman, Pisces here. Okay. Any more messages? Oopsie. Any more messages for Cancer about the recent past, please? Queen of Swords. This deck is really slippery. Current energy for Cancer, please. What's the current energy? What is the current energy for Cancer? Oh, this deck today. I've been waiting for ages on deck, and I was hoping to be able to use it for you guys today. I think it is coming sometime today, but everything takes so long here. We don't get our post in the morning, like we get it later in the afternoon. You've got your energy here, Cancer, the Chariot, and in the center of your reading, center of the reading, you have the Ace of Cups. Oh, mama. Which is water sign energy. Queen of Cups was revealing herself there with a whole bunch of others, but okay. You've got the Fool. Something may already be taking place in your current energy, you guys. There's a sense of things moving fast right now. But anyway, I digress. Let's just keep going. What is the future? Tell me about the future energy for Cancer. So that Chariot and change. Oh my goodness, the Lovers. Gemini energy. The Lovers. Tell me more about the near future for Cancer. Two of Swords. Okay, right. Air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and you have the Eight of Swords. There's that imprisonment card right there. So, Cancer, it seems like you have a decision to make here in love. You've got the Magician here, Gemini, Virgo energy, and you've got Justice, Libra energy. The Fool is Aries energy. Like I said, Swords are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And you've got the Chariot, which is Cancer energy, the Hangman, Pisces, And then the cups are Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Wow. You've got the Queen of Coins on the bottom of the deck. And there's something about an ending of a cycle with someone here. It could be a connection with somebody that is a young fire sign. They don't have to be, they could be Capricorn, there could be an earth sign with fire in their chart. But there's somebody here that's coming out as a younger person, if not slightly immature, non-committal. Things were exciting with this person, but something came to a close. You may have children. You could be this Empress, Taurus energy. There's something about you knowing your worth. You've got this Empress, and then you've got the Page right there, and you've got a Queen here as well. All right, so let's just see what messages we get from this, Cancer. Okay, so tell me about the Four of Cups. So there seems to be some kind of sadness, disappointment in love. Eight of Cups and the Chariot. Something happened fast, leaving some kind of disappointment here. It's like, with the Four of Cups, there's like a sense of rejection. Somebody may have walked away in the recent past. It could be you. There's a sense of things happening fast here. Just when things were moving along, I feel something happened. Let's just see what else we get. On the bottom of the deck, you've got the Page of Pentacles. There's a sense that you could have been dealing with somebody younger. It may be that, you know, they may have felt like they didn't have much to give, or they just weren't giving you very much. There's a kind of, I don't know, there's like a message, but nothing more. It's like the potential of something, but tell me more about this Chariot with the, is it the Eight of Cups and the Four of Cups? Tell me about the Chariot with the Eight of Cups and the Four of Cups. What is this in the recent past? Why is the Four of Cups here? Okay, so the Nine of Swords. There's an energy of being sort of like having restless nights, overthinking about something, but then just wanting to get over this. It's like, you know, maybe confide in this person, talk things out, and get over this energy, finally get some sleep. Maybe you did, maybe because you walked away, you got some sleep. You walked away from someone, Cancer, that was, maybe they weren't outrightly doing it, but in a sense they could have been rejecting you, making you feel rejected. And so you just thought, you know, hell with this, I'm not losing any sleep over this person anymore, wondering why they're being so distant, emotionally unavailable. I'm getting over this. So yeah, there's something about plans here, making something happen. Something about a new beginning, something about competing as well. Alright, what is the Hangman? So there's an energy of waiting around, maybe seeing things from another's perspective, but I feel like it's like you could be in this energy of, you know, somebody left you waiting around. Tell me about this Hangman. What is the Hangman for Cancer in the recent past? The World, closing a cycle off. So you may have waited, like not completely closed the cycle off. Or maybe you did because this person just left you hanging around. Capricorn energy. You could have been dealing with a Capricorn, some of you. Tell me more about the world. Whoa. Yeah, you've got the Two of Pentacles, so balancing out a decision in the recent past to close this cycle, just to give you some kind of peace of mind here. So the Queen of Swords, you're cutting off any further potential disruption, any further nonsense from anybody that comes towards you. It's like you're not interested in the recent past. It's like you're getting ready to take care of the time wasters, basically. I'm not putting up with this anymore. Now I know what to look out for. You know, anyone wasting my time, leaving me hanging around, playing mind games, like almost like gaslighting energy, where they leave you wondering about, you know, how they feel about you and what they're up to. It's like you're done with that energy. You know what to look for now. So yeah, this Five of Pentacles, it's like you're leaving this person out in the cold. King of Swords, you've made the decision. There could have even been communication that came in from this person in the recent past. But you decided, I'm leaving this person out in the cold. So yeah, they're feeling your cold shoulder now. They're feeling the chill. So I feel like that's your energy there in the recent past. And then in the current energy, you've got the Chariot. Tell me about the Chariot and the current energy for Cancer, please. You've got the Three of Cups, the Ten of Swords. What else? Tell me more about the Chariot. The Lovers. So, the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You're just focusing on your stability, your family, if you have family, your finances. There is some kind of fortune coming in. There's a cycle where even something's ended here abruptly in the past, but there's something turning forward. And I feel like it's your money. Your money could be looking really good. There's some kind of fortune coming in with your financial stability. So you've got this Chariot here, which is something happening fast in your current energy. You've got the Lovers, Gemini energy. This is usually about a choice. So you've got somebody here that wants to get together with you, to reunite with you. So they want a reunion with you, and this is the person that you had the ending with. It may be that they had somebody all along, and this is maybe what you suspected, because they were wasting your time. Somebody that wasted your time here. I feel like this person wasn't always available to you when you needed them, because they were probably giving to two. So there is this person feeling a connection with you. They may have had an ending with the other person, but they're wanting to reunite with you. This is them coming in for you with this Chariot energy. So the Ace of Cups is a love offer right in the center of your reading. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. What is the Ace of Cups? The Moon. Hidden. A little bit of fear, trepidation over this. And that Queen of Swords again. Anything kept hidden from me, any more trouble, any more leaving me guessing or breadcrumbing me or making me think that you're doing something behind my back, I will cut this off, but I'll give you a chance. We'll start over. So it's like starting over here. Cancer, this is your energy here with the Moon. I feel like you're dealing with somebody younger, if not just immature. But anyway, it's like you don't know how things are going to go. There is fears. It's like, am I doing the right thing here? But with the Moon, it's like Spirit saying, trust in your intuition. It's like with these dogs here, there's usually a wolf and a dog. So it's like, are you, which one are you feeding? Are you feeding the wolf or are you feeding the dog? Like the good wolf, the bad wolf? Are you giving into fear, or are you going to be able to tame this connection? It's like you don't know. You just have to see what happens, trust in your intuition. And you've got the Eight of Wands. So there is communication. There is something about travel as well. There could be a lot of travel going on. This person could be at a distance. There is travel, there's change. Somebody's moving, or they're getting ready to take a long journey. So what is the Fool? The Fool is taking a leap. Knight of Pentacles. So taking a leap towards some kind of commitment here. Look, this cycle, this Wheel of Fortune, things starting to move forwards here. Taking a leap towards some kind of commitment. Sagittarius energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy with the King of Pentacles. Things about your money could be good as well. A business, a promotion. Five of Cups. So there's a sense of feeling sad over the past. I feel like there is some kind of like regret with this person about how the way they treated you, about how things went. And they definitely want, you know, they feel unfinished business with you. They want to repeat this cycle with you. They want to keep going with this. They want to see where this goes. So I do feel like they're coming in with some kind of commitment. And then you've got the Lovers here in the near future. What is the Lovers? What is the Lovers for Cancer? The Two of Swords. This is over a choice. There is some kind of decision that may be hard. The King of Cups, Scorpio energy. So there's another king here. There could be somebody new coming towards you. And then somebody from the past. You've got the Seven of Swords, someone that you don't trust. So this could be this person here. They could be a Gemini, they could be Scorpio, they could be any sign really. We'll roll the dice at the end. And then the Four of Pentacles. There's somebody that was maybe holding back emotionally before, but I feel like that's changing. This person's they've had some kind of wake-up call here. And now they want to bring this back from the dead. They've had a realization. The Devil, Capricorn energy. Judgment is Scorpio energy. There's a sense of somebody here still obsessing over you, Cancer. It's like they feel stuck to you. It's like, or maybe you still feel stuck to them, perhaps. There's a sense of codependency here. A spiritual tie. Feeling stuck. You could be dealing with someone that has addictions as well. But this person, this King of Cups, I feel like they want you to make a decision. Even though they know that you don't trust them. And that you may still be holding on to this energy. But I feel like this person, they want you to make a decision when it comes to them. Alright, so now we do have this decision here. So we have the Two of Swords again. So tell me more about this Two of Swords. What is the Two of Swords for Cancer in the near future, please? What is the Two of Swords? The Two of Cups. And the Nine of Wands. So even though this has been a challenge and exhausting, it's almost like your choice is to go with this soulmate here, whoever you feel this connection with. And it's like this person's put you through a lot. But I feel like this soulmate connection is strong here. Yeah, with that Four of Cups, there's been sadness. This person may have made you feel rejected. after this ending, and now they want to invest. This person is feeling sad without you, Cancer. So tell me more about the Two of Cups with the Two of Swords and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, this is a decision. So I feel like this is the decision. It's like you're going with the person from the past here. Or even if there isn't an energy of two, or maybe they were dealing with two, but there's a sense of you giving this person another chance because of the soulmate connection here. But there is fears. There is this being trapped in your mind over this. God, I need some water. And it's almost like, am I a fool? Am I doing the right thing here? What is the Eight of Swords? Okay, the Four of Swords. So there's needing a break, because whatever this is, this anxiety, this kind of mental exhaustion, it's like you need some kind of a rest, a break, maybe to think clearly about taking a leap. Yeah. Excuse me. About becoming somebody's goddamn wife. So God, this is how I see this, as like the wife, you know, and she looks very wifey and motherly, doesn't she? Like 80s kind of mumsy, kind of trying to look cool and gothy, but she's still a mum. But I feel like, yeah, there's something about, you could be working very hard as well. I feel like there's something that you're doing with your money, your business. You're working really hard to provide for your family. And it's almost like you don't have time for love, in a sense. But I feel like there's a sense of you needing a break from this exhaustion, from this mental fatigue, this fears and being trapped in your mind. But I feel like you're going for something anyway with that Fool. You're just going for it anyway. The Knight of Cups, yeah, this love offer. And an apology. I am getting a younger person here. The Emperor, they're coming towards you now as this Emperor kind of energy. Ace of Wands, they want to offer you some kind of breakthrough, some new beginning here. So they're going to be messaging you in the near future. For some of you, depending on your timeline, it may have already happened. Let's just see what these cards on the bottom of the deck are. And then we'll roll the dice. And then we're going in with the all signs. Okay. So you've got the Magician and you've got Justice here. So there's something about making things happen out of thin air, making something happen from nothing, trying to manifest something here. Gemini, Virgo energy, and then Justice is Libra energy. Okay. Okay, Spirit, tell me about the Magician. Why is the Magician here? Yeah, trying to make this happen with you. The Fool, a new beginning, a new leap. Let's do this. Knight of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You've also got this Virgo, Gemini energy, and Libra. It'll be interesting to see what signs come up on the dice. So tell me more about the Fool. Tell me more about the Fool with the Magician. The Eight of, yeah. Travel, planning, travel, communication, things happening fast. There is a sense of travel here, travel involved. It could be like, let's relocate, you move in with me, come and live with me, and up in your life, uprooting your life and doing something completely different. when it comes to this, or they're going to do this for you. There's a sense of somebody travel and movement and going for something, and it's quite a big thing, I feel. 3 of Wands, yeah, there's travel involved, there's distance, there is distance. It's like you're about to embark forwards on a journey here. All right, so what is justice? This is your soulmate. Tell me about justice, please, for Cancer. Why is justice here? Tell me about justice. Tell me about justice. The Emperor. Well, they're coming to you as they always should have, as an Emperor to the Empress. Somebody that is taking control, somebody that takes action. They get things done. They're taking care of things. They're going to be taking care of you. Not that you need to be taken care of, but, you know, they want to. And they want to be fair. And this could also be somebody that is high ranking, like in a high position of authority. They could be the father to your children. They could be somebody that is a business owner, an entrepreneur. This also could be you about to receive some kind of promotion as well on the back of that. Queen of Swords, a business, something about business here. Justice, fairness, yeah. Level-headedness, fair communication, and a business mind. What else? 5 of Swords. So there may have been conflict, but there's fairness now. This person may want to fight for this. King of Wands. Yeah, they're taking action. They're taking action towards this decision. So I feel like whether this is your choice or theirs, somebody's taking action here to do something quite big. I feel like relocate is what I'm getting for a relationship. There's fear, yeah. There's being like, there's worry, there's concern, there's being trapped in the mind because it's quite a big deal. But there's going to be some kind of success. Look, success. Crossing that finishing line. Hope for the future in love. Yep, Queen of Cups. You're really in your emotions over this, Cancer. You're going with the flow. You have your wish fulfillment for this. You just want to be happy. You're in that energy of going with your intuition, going with the flow. What is not, you know, what is for me will not pass me by. If it's meant to be, it will be. If it's not, it's no loss. You know, there's other things. It's that kind of an energy. So let's just see what messages you get. Your love oracle. Give me messages for Cancer regarding this situation, please, Spirit. Whoever this resonates with, give me messages, please. Give me messages for Cancer. What can they expect from this situation? This is a past life relationship worth waiting for. Whoa. There may have been some kind of deception. Yeah, reconciliation. What was the first one though? Attraction. So you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. We've got reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Look at my nail varnish, damn it. That's the thing when you're working all the time. You never get time. I've only got one nail with varnish left on it. Oh my god. And then you've got one worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So it could be that somebody wasn't ready before due to fears. So somebody was ready, they were receptive, but the other person wasn't. And for some of you as well, what I'm kind of getting is it could be because they had to tie up some loose ends, maybe with someone else. But now there's a sense of this being the right time now. Past life relationship, you've known each other before. Pay attention to the red flags, the signs are cautioning you. What the hell? Children. Let me find out about that red flag. What is the red flag? Let's just go in with this deck quickly. Tell me about Red flags. Why are there red flags here? The signs of caution in Cancer. Options. There is love though here. Sex a good time, non-committal. So it could be that you are going to be looking with that Queen of Swords to see if there is anything first, maybe before you take this leap. You know, you're going to be looking for signs of non-committal or options. But look, you do have reconciliation here, my goodness. Healing and releasing the past, and somebody may have had some kind of, with that Eight of Swords and Imprisoned card, regrets and self-esteem issues. Maybe they didn't feel like they were good enough for you, Cancer. But anyway, I feel like you are going to be looking for the red flags in this, if this is going to work. So let's just see what are the big life-changing events coming in for Cancer in the near future. Maybe that way. What are the big life-changing events? Yeah, so being in your intuition, really paying close attention to your intuition when it comes to this situation. And yes, there's going to be fears. It's like it's an unknown. It's like you're walking in the dark. You don't know if you're on the right path. But it's saying that when all your other senses fail, your intuition is going to be the thing. And Cancer, your intuition is really good as a water sign. And then there's this being hopeful for love in the future. And the Sun, look, happiness. So there is going to be happiness in the future. What was on the bottom of that again? Oh yeah, deception. That's what you're looking for. Alright, so let's roll the dice. Let's see who this is. Who this? Scorpio, Sagittarius, Leo, Cancer, Aquarius, Capricorn, Leo again, Sagittarius, Libra, let's just do two more, Aquarius again, and Libra again. So we'll just do one more because we had the repeating. Capricorn again. Okay, so those are the signs. I'm going to clear this away, Cancer, and we're going to go in with your all signs. Okay, so I'll meet you right back here. Okay, Cancer, so welcome to the all signs part of the reading, where we take a look at the other zodiac signs' intentions towards you. Okay, so whatever one you're dealing with, Aries right through to Pisces, let's have a look at their intentions towards you. Okay. There's a card that doesn't belong. There you go. So, Cancer dealing with all signs. Aries right through to Pisces. Give this a little shuffle. I'll be using a bit of Oracle as well. Okay, here we go. So Cancer, dealing with all signs, starting with Aries. What's Aries' intentions? Okay, they're getting ready to cut this off. They may think that you are just after sex, perhaps. There may be no communication, or they're just not talking. They may be family together or love still. Freedom to surrender. So there's something about being very protective. There, right? So there's going to be a Tower in this, so it could be over with Aries. Tell me about Taurus. What is Taurus's intentions? Five of Swords. There may have been conflict here, and now there's no communication. But they want to fix this with you. So they want to kiss and make up, but they're kind of like, they may not be accountable coming forward, so they feel like they just want to avoid any kind of conflict with you, and they may not bring up about the ending or the fight. They're afraid to come forward. They've not been sleeping over this. There could have been a third party revealed or involved, family or someone else. They're wanting commitment with you though. They're wanting to commit to you. They have a lot of attraction to you, so that's Taurus. Tell me about Gemini. Gemini is taking a leap towards you. They may want to fight for this, or they're making a decision. They're coming back around, so they want to fight for this. There may have been some kind of addictions or codependency, something like that. This may have been revealed, but they want commitment with you. Okay, so who was that? Gemini. Tell me about Cancer. Cancer, dealing with Cancer. They're not able to move on from you. They just cannot leave the past. There may be some kind of jealousy and demanding kind of energy involved. Things happen fast. They want a new beginning with you. They feel unfinished business with you. So that's Cancer. So they're coming in with a love offer. Leo. Leo has wish fulfillment for this, but there's been some kind of delays with a new beginning. They want to drop some kind of a burden. They're getting over this though. They're getting over some kind of sadness or regret. They may be about to reveal something here, whether it's emotions or something they've been hiding from you. And it could be the Lovers, another person, but they've dropped this. They're coming in towards you. Okay, so they want to pluck up the courage to communicate with you about this. So that was, who was that? Leo. Virgo. Virgo wants commitment with you. They're taking action. They're coming in with communication. They want commitment. Holy crap. Relationship connecting. And this one just turned over. 8 of Swords in reverse. They're getting out of their fears. Libra. Libra's getting impatient and frustrated. They may be feeling like they've been taken for granted. They're going to come in with some kind of communication, if not reveal something to you. Maybe about a karmic relationship. They're coming back around to you. They're coming back with a proposal. Wow. So that's Libra. Scorpio. Scorpio is feeling wounded here. Coming out as a wounded warrior. Things just have been one-sided. So only one person's been putting in the work. 2 of Swords, they may be ignoring you. Yeah, they're ignoring you. They're just watching you though. They're afraid of this. So they're afraid to come forward. They're just watching. Anything else? You may have family with them. So that was Scorpio. Sagittarius, 7 of Coins, they don't want to invest in this. They're getting kind of like fed up of waiting around. So they don't want to invest in this, and they're getting frustrated, fed up of waiting around, so they're going to be more proactive in their love life. If they do come towards you, which it looks like they are, but they're not going to bring up the past, maybe that they had a proactive love life. They maybe have sex addictions, or they're sexually addicted to you. 7 of Swords, there's this like doing something behind your back kind of energy, causing a separation. Now they want to take things slowly and do things right with you. They may be focused on their money as well. They're coming in with an apology. So Capricorn, 7 of Cups in reverse. Their love life may be sucking right now. They want commitment with you. They want marriage, really. They're fed up of going through all this, looking for someone. They want you. Things had a wonderful start, but then they just ended. It's like a false start. They're trying to make something happen with you, but they don't have much hope for it though. But they have a spark for you still. So this is somebody from your past. So they may be coming back. Aquarius. Aquarius, 6 of Wands in reverse. They feel like there's no success in this, but they're missing your attention. They feel like they made the wrong decision and things just weren't working out, or it was all one-sided. 4 of Coins. They're still holding on to this. They're thinking about you a lot. There may have been a third party, but they feel a bond with you. Okay, so that's Aquarius. Pisces. Pisces is coming back around. They're feeling lonely without you. But when they come back, they may be as if nothing's happened, like act as if nothing's happened in the past. Soulmate. So they feel like they are your soulmate. All right, my lovelies. That is your reading. And the candle's gone out. Oh well. Time's up anyway. So that's your reading, and let me know if it resonates with you. I hope you have a wonderful day, Cancer, and take care of yourselves. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys.